With Reck.
That's right. They come from all walks of life but are connected by one common thing, and that is the unconditional love of children. They call themselves HOLA, helping orphans in Latin America. Find out their mission on this week's edition of Reck on the Road. The country of Nicaragua is surrounded by great beauty. It is the land of volcanoes, rum, and lush vegetation. But if you take a closer look, you quickly see that many of the people in Nicaragua are struggling. There is a 60% unemployment rate. The poor walk the streets in the capital city of Managua. Nicaragua is the poorest Spanish-speaking country in the world, and the most vulnerable are the children. Nicaragua has one of the highest rates of orphanhood in the world. Enter the men of HOLA, a Virginia Beach-based group of successful businessmen with big hearts. HOLA stands for Helping Orphans in Latin America. This group began about 6 years ago and most recently formed a 501c3 nonprofit organization, all with the children of Nicaragua in mind.
The children of the world, I don't care whether they're in Nicaragua, here in this country or anywhere, they're the ones who really don't have an advocate, and oftentimes they get lost in the shuffle between big governments and, you know, movements politically, economically, and they're the ones at risk.
Whit Sessoms and Sean Forsyth are just two of the some 30 members of HOLA. The group most recently funded the cost of getting over 130 birth certificates for orphans. While to you and me that may not sound significant, without a birth certificate, these orphans don't exist.
Without a birth certificate, the kids in Nicaragua cannot get a driver's license, they cannot go to college, and they cannot get a job. These kids, without it, they don't have a birthday, they don't have a birthplace, they don't have an identity.
Much of HOLA's funding programs are educational, from teaching English to the arts and music. HOLA is also instrumental in helping the children of Nicaragua transition from the orphanage back into Nicaraguan society.
And we are funding 16 young men and women to go to college or vocational school, which pretty much guarantees them a job when they leave and the ability to raise a family and become a productive member of Nicaraguan society.
HOLA works closely with Orphan Network, a Christian-based nonprofit organization which works with 6 orphanages along with thousands of children through feeding programs.
We're feeding children through local churches in Nicaragua, and we feed 11,000 children every day one nourishing meal to try to keep them with their families rather than being orphaned.
HOLA hosts several fundraising events, but none bigger than their recent golf tournament, which was held at the Cavalier Yacht and Golf Club. The tournament raises approximately $60,000, which will go directly to enhancing the lives of children in Nicaragua, giving hope to the hopeless.
This is where the rubber meets the road, where faith and life come together, and we're making a positive impact in people's lives every day.
For I know your love, it heals and gives me strength to carry on. Oh, strength to carry on.
There is a tremendous need for anything that you can do for the children of Nicaragua. They are a very poor country, and these men have done amazing work. They are still working hard at what they do. A loose-knit group of successful businessmen that know that there is a need and children need it more than anything, especially in Nicaragua. They're a great group of guys. I went with them to Nicaragua 2 years ago, so that's where I got that footage. But their work continues. They've got so many different things planned for the kids. They're just trying to make a difference, and they are. If you'd like to learn more about how you can help on their next mission, just log on to holavb.com. Guys, keep up the good work. You're doing a great job.
Good story that you were able to feature it. You know, otherwise people might not have known about them or what they do.
They're doing a good job.
Reck on the road.
Poorest Spanish-speaking country in the world. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it
amazing
is.
statistic.
But and it's a shame because, you know, kids like Sean said, they don't have an advocate, and they're the ones sort of left out, especially the orphans. If you don't have a birth certificate, you don't exist. Wow. So they're just getting them birth certificates so they can get a driver's license, they can get a job, get an education. So
Good story.
Wow. All right.
All right. So